the 4-car pill draw inversion. The pill draw was a 3, and that's going to put Steady Steve Callahan out of Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, on the pole for the Indiana Supermod Challenge, presented by Wags Custom and Cool Awards. Steve Callahan on the pole. Outside row number 1, driver has a few wins here this season. Been doing pretty good, actually, with some very dramatic wins. Let's see what he has in store here tonight. Been so fast. In fact, fast out there in the final warm-up session that you've been watching as we're talking on top with a 16.4 flat. Just like his time trial. We're talking about the driver from Mexico, New York. It's Kyle the Cobra Clark in the Disturbed Motorsports Coors Light machine. Inside row number 2, the guy who's sitting second in points right now and will most likely end up there with only one more week of racing left to go in our wing season. He hails from Carrollton, Ohio. He drives the Icings on Top, CPR Motorsports number 41. It's Keith, Put One on You Powell. Powell in the 41 starts inside row number 2. Outside of row number 2, from Stoneham, Massachusetts, driving the Star Speedway number 7, it's Nelson Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the 7. Moving now to the inside of row number 3, missing the inversion. Number 35, your point champion for 2017-2018. It's Rocket Rob Warren out of Pulaski, New York. Warren out of Pulaski, New York starts in 5th. Starting next to him, slow out there. Hometown guy, well, not really hometown, but home state guy from Goshen, Indiana, driving the B&G Racing Photos RW Woodworking number 25. It's Bob Gangwer. Rounding out the field here tonight, a Michigander in the Wholesale Diamond Exchange Michigan Hill Gang, Dowker Titanium Roadster. It's Carl Bonsai Becker. Becker in the 42. We'll round out the field here at IRP. Indianapolis Raceway Park, going to be seeing some real super modified racing here this year with the newly formed Midwest Super Modified Series. That'll be coming up in September. You want to make sure you visit their website. The Wing Super Modified Racing in September at beautiful track in Claremont, Indiana. Field rolling out from the infield here this evening as Callahan gets moving. Real Super Modifieds don't have any starters or transmission. You'll see a push car behind him. For those of you familiar with sprint car racing, very much the same with an in and out box. Direct drive. No batteries, no starters, no transmission, all lightweight. We'll see how light they are in the rear end tonight here at this track. It tends to get a little loose. It's Callahan and Clark on the front row. Powell and Rodriguez. Warren, Gang, Becker. 7 cars ready to go 50 laps on IRP. Green flag. Green. Down into turn 1. A bad start for Powell. He gathers it back up though. Up front it's Callahan. Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Trying to get past Clark. Clark doing a good job holding him off, though. As they shoot into turn 3 on lap number 1. Clark feeling some pressure from Rodriguez. Rodriguez pretty quick out there in the Star Speedway machine. Now he slides high in turn 1. Here comes Warren on the move now, trying to reel in the top 4. Powell to the back Nerf bar of the Rodriguez 7. Struggling through turn 1 though. Warren a little loose off turn 2 that time by. The big backstretch Craftsman toolbox. Field's pretty much settled in now. Lap number 5. Bill Callahan with the lead. We're watching the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series. Indiana Supermod Challenge, race number 1 of the night. Here at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Top 5, Nerf bar, as they pull away from Gangler and Becker, straight away in front of 6th and 7th position. Callahan, Clark, Rodriguez, Powell, and Warren, your top 5 on lap number 10 of 50 here at IRP. Tight to that yellow line on both ends of the track. Nobody willing to go to the outside to try to make the pass. We'll see what happens though as the fuel load burns off and the cars get a little lighter in the rear end and the tires will be wore out. Not even to the halfway point yet, just 12 laps in. Back a little bit now as Warren looks to go to work on the Orange 41 CPR Motorsports machine. Ironically, Warren has never won the Indiana Supermod Challenge season-long regional tour, although he does have a win or 2 here at IRP in the Supermodifieds. Callahan doing a great job out front. Hanging on to the lead over Kyle Clark and Nelson Rodriguez, your top 3. Well, Clark may be saving that race car. The driver of the Disturbed Motorsports Coors Light entry, number 38, second on the racetrack. Third year of SUPRS racing, finding some patience out there. How about Nelson Rodriguez? What a great job he's doing after missing last week's race at Salem. Rodriguez looking good here at IRP tonight in the Star Speedway Alegreso chassis. Coming up on the halfway point, let's see if Clark does anything for Callahan now, or will he wait a little bit longer to try to make a move on the 55? 25 in, 25 to go. We're halfway home this 50-lapper here at Indianapolis Raceway Park in Claremont, Indiana. Top two, about 10-15 car lengths out ahead of third place runner Nelson Rodriguez. Well, let's see if they stretch that out any now and make it a two-car battle for this win. Bonus points on the line tonight as well. SUPRS Challenge, 10 points to the driver that moves up the most positions in the feature. Right now, not a whole lot of changing going on. Also, the SUPRS Challenge, a driver that starts last in either feature and wins it tonight gets 20 bonus points. And we've got the double down. Double points on the second feature if the driver wins both features of the night. Now the tricky part of that is the second feature will be a complete inversion of the finish of the first. Way to go. No changes in your top five. They'll be coming up on the lap car of Carl Becker before long, though. And that could change things as they have to try to work around Becker on the outside or the inside, depending on where Becker's line is. Carl always does a great job holding his position on the track. Not always the fastest, but one of the most consistent drivers out there. Rarely does the caution flag come out with a driver from Lansing, Michigan. Top two are by Becker, no issues there, so now it's really a two-car breakaway as third, fourth, and fifth now watch as they try to get around Becker. Powell in third place, Rodriguez fourth, as Powell has made an advancement on Rodriguez. Moves on to the podium, at this point at least. 15 laps to go, and there's still a lot of racing left on this big 5/8 here at IRP. Here comes Clark on lap 38 of all laps, his own number, as he's going to try to get rolling here. Laps are clicking off, and he's running out of time to pick up the win here at IRP. Callahan, veteran of over 525 SUPRS starts, knows how to get it done, but can he hold off the hard-charging Kyle Clark here tonight? Callahan looks like he still has a good race car left. Does Clark have a better race car, though? Clark has a tendency to use up his tires. If he saved enough, he definitely held back in the first half of this race. Keith Powell trying to reel in the top two, but he's almost out of laps. 7 to go. Fixed this time by the stripe. Powell always takes it easy on his equipment, but he may have waited too long. And Rodriguez drops. Now to 5th place as Warren gets into 4th. Five laps to go. Can Clark get Callahan? New York versus Ohio up front. And Clark is the sandwich in the CPR Motorsports, or the meat and CPR Motorsports sandwich out there right now. Leaders starting to reel in gangward. This could get interesting. Two to go. Here they come through 3 and 4, looking for the white flag. Steve Callahan, can he hold on for one more lap? Down the backstretch, looking for turn 3. Sweeping through turn 4. Comes Callahan, Steve Callahan, your winner. Kyle Clark in for 2nd. Steve Paul crosses the stripe in 3rd with Rob Warren 4th, then Nelson Rodriguez. Your top 5 here tonight. Well, that'll be a happy, steady Steve Callahan. Oh, green to checker, 50 laps. How about that, folks? Hope you enjoyed that race. Don't go anywhere. We've got another 50-lap non-wing super modified feature coming at you. Fans, stay tuned. We'll be